And we went there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really I have a lot of opinions about that place. I mean, it's just too long. It's too long.
But you like the snacks.
I do. But I had a lovely time at the
Yeah,
theater
theater was fun.
in the end. But let's maybe now record a podcast. Should we?
Let's do that.
Oh, it's already recording.
Oh wow. So you know how they say that thing. Let me tell you.
Right now.
When you step on a crack,
Uh-huh.
you break your mom's back.
Well, I think that the places, the people, the things, and the nouns we talk about are so mother that we skip those cracks.
How really do a noun one time? Just to
No, but
make what you're saying.
no, but all of these things are nouns.
But like
A mother is a noun.
I know, but
Like
to do like you know what I'm talking
but
about? Like
I
not anyway.
but it's a noun. It's like your name is a noun. A chair is a noun. Everything. Every object, everything is a noun. That's why
Right.
I say
But to do an actual
nouns.
chair. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, like
Hilarious.
just some random noun.
Yeah. It's a
This
noun.
noun is so mother.
So mother. We should do like a random word generator and then whatever pops up we're like
Mother. So mother.
and then defend it.
How's your week been, girl?
It
And
was fun.
and don't care about stretching it out. We're doing a short one this
Yeah.
time. This is a quickie. This is a mini.
Yeah. It was fun. I had a lot of work and I like working a lot.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I had the same thing. Like I woke up. I woke up.
Woke up,
I come to work.
go to work.
I work my load out. No, work has been going steadily. And yeah, that's about it. We've had some issues with our dog recently,
Mhm.
and then there's a big problem that he always does a mess when like you're at work, and then I have to walk him, and then I come to the mess. And now he's like, "Oh, John's scary father." And then Salma comes home when everything's clean, and she's like, "Hi."
Hi dog that I enjoy having. So I don't have to clean up.
But now, like, it's the thing that he kept getting into the cabinet where we keep the trash.
Yeah.
And now we have like we child-proof locked it.
Yeah.
And then it kept sticking away, and someone was just like, "Janet, calm down, calm down." And I was like,
Calm
"Selma,
down.
Selma, I'm buying the super glue. I'm buying the super glue. I
Don't
don't
look at
care."
me and tell me not to.
Don't you look at me. But no, that was a wild thing this week.
It's a
Rehana,
wild thing. The dog got in the trash. Crazy.
but he kept going at it, and then I got mad, and now he, because I get So for all of y'all who've seen Hereditary, it's I literally do the like, don't you dare look swear at me, you little shit! I am your mother. Um, but yeah, now we locked it, and now I'm gonna have a better relationship with my dog. Rehana came home. Woo! I love Rehana. Rehana,
I met her, right?
huh?
I met her, right?
Did you?
I think it was her when I came home one day and you were at the balcony with her. I think. I'm really bad with names,
what's
so
it
if
say?
you're listening,
Go
to
to
this,
my Instagram, then you can find like there's
no,
gonna
I
be a
don't think it
picture.
was Sada. I know Sada.
You know Sato, like
I
short.
haven't met her, but I know like
Yeah,
what she
short.
looks like. Hey, someone put an AI image of Madonna kissing the Pope. That's my mother. That's my mother. Stay tuned.
Let me find the.
Anyway,
I love that you posted this photo and tagged me. I'm like, we're so close by this point that I don't even tag you. I'm just like, you should know by now what
who
Selma's
I
all
am.
about. A payout. Why did I
Yeah.
turn a little bit southern? A payout. I think I have one picture with her, but we're in general. And the both time, like the first time we took pictures, it was literally because we were both like, we need a picture to have to
Yeah.
make something for our birthdays. Did I delete it? If I did, I'm a big cunt, but I don't think so. No, there's just I have a lot of pictures, so
No,
I don't know if you met I don't know if you met Rehana. 'Cause that would be I don't know. You are so worlds apart for me.
but do you remember
No.
one time somebody?
So if you dare to, this is like no. Whenever there's a 3 second silence, I'm like, so if you dare to find me. Either I didn't upload that picture at all, or like it's probably maybe it's in a
Slide or
story. Yeah. Let me just check one last time. relax a bit. Recently, we talked. So she lives in Germany now. So it's like we don't see each other for a year, and then just so what's up with your life? Well, and then it's like the worst things, and then you go like, oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's fun.
No, I'm okay.
I'm having a blast.
It's fine. So there was a lot of shit going on with both her and my lives, and then we sat and I explained to her that one time I couldn't find it. I'll find a picture later. The one time I was in a bus to go to Slovenia, and everybody on the bus was sleeping because it was 3 a.m. Right, except me, headphones on, listening to "I Have Nothing" by Whitney Houston. By the way, turn your phone around so you can see somebody. Thank you. We're awaiting a food order.
Yeah.
So everyone else is sleeping, and it's me sobbing in the first seat, being like, "Don't make me close one more door." Before that's the moment where I realized how much I love that song,
Yeah.
because I didn't ever fully like sat and listened to it. I genuinely thought the lyrics were, "But don't make me cry, my mother."
Slay.
You, my
Call.
mother, don't make me
Don't
cry.
make me cry. Call Whitney.
You, my ex-boyfriend. Call Whitney. Um, and then she told me how she did that to the Hamilton soundtrack,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, okay.
Slay.
And then we talked about Hamilton, and she has the same thing of like, oh yeah, he's a loser, but the music is
Yeah.
good. I was like, was it? It's Quiet Uptown.
Mm-mm.
And she's like, I think it was Wait for It, and I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, Wait for
Yeah,
It
it's
is
good.
But it doesn't make me cry and then she goes like, oh, it's because I relate to Aaron Burr, and I'm like, I only relate to Aaron Burr and the fact that
Aaron Burr?
yeah, because she's like, I'm going,
Yeah.
like,
Mm.
but being like, I'm kind of held back,
Yeah.
not like Hamilton.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like Aaron Burr too, in the way that I despise Hamilton.
The way that I wish he died.
Yeah, in the way that I would call him to Weehawken at dawn
Mm-hmm.
to do a duel.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of fun things. Like Amala will come over like Sundays, and we have like a little something to do every Sunday, and it's really fun. Like
I'm buying like the next book mother will
Mhm.
be Dracula. I'm buying this Dracula,
Yeah, that sounds-
but it's gonna be in Croatian. But like,
yeah.
it's a good translation.
So I'd paint and we'd like do little stick figures and like do little stuff. It's fun. It really relaxes my brain a lot.
We went to watch a movie today, but we can't really talk about it a lot because
Mm.
it's gonna be a mother and a.
I just want to say that
I-
I'm not kidding when I say this. I cried for 2.5 hours straight. Not a single time was my cheek dry.
I was overly emotional, but I think I didn't drink a lot of water,
Mm.
so I was just like.
No, I was just.
Except when Mr. Bridgerton appeared
Mhm.
and he had a dance. It's like we'll talk about it. And I kid you not, like this when my paycheck lands, we're going again.
I'm going again.
We're going again.
Good.
I cannot believe sometimes that going to the theater, it's like just $5
Yeah, and you
for
just
like
uh,
changing my life.
yeah, fully like therapy. Why would you?
Yeah.
Go see Wicked.
So we watched Wicked today, and with Rehana, I watched Venom: The Last Dance. It was beautiful. I love the Venom franchise. The first one had a heart because the first one was trying to be like for the teenage boys.
Mm-hmm.
They had that ending song that Eminem sang, like Venom.
Yeah.
And so it was a bit edgy, but then like the main good part, like that people who aren't teenage boys
Mm-hmm.
who liked was the interactions between Venom and Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
So the second one, they were like, "Oh, let's just do it. Like, let's just make a buddy cop movie." And it was me and Rehana went in a theater full of children,
Mm-hmm.
and which, by the way, look, it's a movie for teenagers. I mean,
Yeah.
the first one was for teenagers, so this one, and then it was
Unlike our experience today.
yeah. Anyways, so me and Rehana were sitting there, and it's. So Venom has to feed off of brains, or like he can eat chocolate sometimes, but it doesn't list it. So he eats chickens, like alive chickens, and then he saved kept 2 chickens,
Aww.
and he was like, just eat them, and he was like, no, Sonny and
Sonny and Cher.
Sonny and Cher are my friends. and then only me and Rehana laughed, and then like an audience full of Gen Z
Yeah, being
kids
like,
are like,
who's that?
"Who's Sunny?" And like,
Who's
what?
Sunny?
But no, and then they also went real hard with the queer coding
Mm.
of the character because that's what they did. And actually, in the comics, eventually they fully became a couple.
Okay, so
They had a symbiote baby. They had sex.
there you go.
There you go. But there's I think this is a rumor because I don't trust Twitter anymore. People were outraged that the poster said "till death do them part"
Why?
pronouns,
Oh my god!
and a guy was like, "Guys, they're two people. They're
They're
two."
two people, and also they're.
No, but I think it's
Is it
because
because of Vogue?
no, because I keep seeing people do this. They just make up that somebody
A
hates
thing.
something.
Yeah.
Because like when Joker Folia Do came out, people were like, everybody says that Lady Gaga ruined it, and it's like they have to find some guy
Nobody
in
said that.
Milwaukee
Yeah.
who said that, and then they're like,
Maybe.
see,
See, there you
and
go.
he's just like, I didn't. He goes like, I didn't really like Lady Gaga and Folia Do, and then
I know.
everyone went like, see, men keep saying that Lady Gaga is the reason that Folia Do is a bad like. I keep
No, I know it
seeing,
keeps happening all over again. And
but
it's like
then
nobody
stupid,
died at Stonewall. Like,
yeah,
calm down.
like
Nobody was killed at Stonewall.
nobody I think was pissed off that it's
Yeah.
till death do them part. I think
Yeah.
everybody understands that Venom is a movie about two
Two
people.
people. Yeah.
But the third one is queer coded in a way of like, I mean, it's called The Last Dance, and the like it's still death do them part. So I was like, I knew what I was going in. I was in for the bury your gays trope. How do you feel about the bury your gays trope?
How do I feel about what?
The bury your gays trope. Do you not know about that trope?
Your
Bury
bury
your
gay
gays.
gays. But okay, I don't know about that.
Okay,
It's
in
like,
media.
what word are you saying? Bury your gays.
Bury your gays. Bury your
gays.
It's,
Bury your
it's, it's the bury your gays. It's the trope that, and now that I said it, you'll not see it so much. Gay people cannot have a happy ending. One of them has to die,
Okay.
or like both of
Don't
them have
tell
to
that to me, because now I'm like, yep, yep, yep.
No, but I love the trope. If I'm being honest, I'm a Brokeback Mountain gal.
Uh-huh.
I'm a.
I need it.
I need a get up in this all star gay girl. What like and then there's one horrendous part of them. I mean, a lot of some parts of the movie were really like lame,
Mm-hmm.
but then they find a horse, and then Venom goes like, "Let's horsey, love you, horsey," and then they like he symbiotes the horse, so
Mhm.
the horse can go faster, and it goes with "Don't Stop Me Now" from Queen.
Slayer.
It's
Just gay.
yeah, and then
Great.
they dance to Dancing Queen.
Okay.
Dancing Queen, put your phone on the.
I turned the
Okay, great. Uh, um, and no, it was a really good movie. And then me and Hannah were watching it, and there's those moments where it's like, you would have been a really great father, Eddie, and it's like, what?
Just
It's and the thing is, I was like next to three guys who I know that are, like I know that one of them is homophobic,
mm-hmm.
and
That's
he was like,
funny.
"What a movie!" And I'm like, "Do you like how?"
No, for a lot of people here, it has to be like directly like, oh, you're sucking a dick, and then they're like, oh, okay.
No, because and then they go like, "Why do they have to shove it in our face?" Because you don't get it.
You don't, yeah,
otherwise.
fully. Like, you're just dumb.
They cut to us. They cut to a random picture, like a
Yeah.
random. They're looking at the street, and they cut to two people who just got married, a woman in a wedding dress, when the two of them are talking about their future.
Yeah, and it's
Like, where's anyways? And then we're watching the movie, and they're making a plan of what to do next and shit like that. And Tom Hardy's character, Eddie, goes like, "So Thelma, what are we gonna do next?" And Venom goes like, "I don't know, Louise."
yeah,
And Hannah was like, "This movie's made for you." And I just wanted to approach everybody
like,
and be like, "Tattoo,
look at
tattoo,
it,
look,
look at
tattoo."
it.
And that was a great experience. Another like it was like completely magical, but the second one is the best
Yeah.
one. The second one was bonkers the whole way through, like always. At one point, Venom separates from Eddie.
Yeah.
For like, but they really can't live without each
Yeah.
other. And then he ends up in a gay club, and everyone goes like, "Ooh, love you." It's
So,
Venom.
right,
You know how
yes.
Venom works.
Yeah.
And then he's like full of, and he goes like, "I came out of the Eddie closet." So that was fun. That was I, and then next week we're gonna go watch Fabulous Four.
Yeah, which I cannot wait for. The cast of women that I would die for, all of them are in it.
I was reading it to you, and I was like, and I had a very like, I was like, oh, the professor from Abbott Elementary, and you were like, oh, yeah, I love her scene. I was like, Bette Midler, and you were like, oh my god, I love Bette Midler. And then I was like, Susan Sarandon, and you were like, oh my god, give me this movie right now.
Yeah,
And then I went, Megan Mullally.
and then I passed out. Then I just died. Just my ghost.
But
No,
no, somebody has to be in Sarajevo on the 28th when the
I'm
premiere is happening.
going to watch Jimmy Carr. It was so like so we're trying. First of all, that was the whole thing. So we bought the tickets, and now it's like to go there and come back. Like the ticket is like $90,
Yeah,
and then
it is.
to find the like place to stay, I think we found like a not a hotel, but like a
You genuinely could have asked me.
yeah, but
Like my family is always very like,
yeah. But
we can lend you a place, especially my uncle. You don't have
like
okay. Yeah, I'm just saying like.
so that is like additional money, and then we found an escape room we're gonna go to, and that's fun. It's so fun. So all of that, and I'm just like listing out the shit, and I'm like, this bitch better make me laugh. And also
I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the biggest Jimmy Carr guy when I'm watching like a full set of his.
yeah,
It's just a joke. Like
he's just out there saying jokes. Like what?
no, but it's this the whole time. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's never. And what I hate is he tries to make it look like there is a high and a
Mhm.
low point. Because like this one will end my career,
Yeah,
and then
nothing's
he
gonna
says
end your
something.
career. Like
No, but
you
he
know
says
who you
like,
are.
"Are you prepared for the worst one? This one's gonna
Mhm.
end my career." And then he says something in the equal amount of
Disturbing.
disturbing and fucked up
Yeah.
as what he opened with.
Yeah,
And
but I'm like, out of all the like comedians, plus he's here. Like, when am I ever gonna get a chance? to see
yeah,
Jimmy
no,
Carr again?
yeah,
Um,
no, I'm justifying it to myself
I'm not
that I'm not
yeah.
going. But I like him. I like finding like clips of him
Yeah.
for like 20
Yeah.
minutes. Sure, but
So that's
maybe it's gonna
happening.
be like how Germany like the Rocky Horror Picture Show experience was a
Yeah,
much better one than Adele.
yeah. She's going to like,
Maybe
okay,
the
so Jimmy Carr, escape room though.
escape room though.
Um,
I'd love an escape room because I feel like I'd be good because I played all those
yeah,
games as a kid.
yeah. But I feel like it's like an escape room here, so they have to cater it towards people who are here, and I think it's gonna be like, okay, I'm out in 5 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't.
it's gonna be an arrow pointed like key here, big key.
And then it's like
What does it mean?
you're Lois Griffin connecting one red string
Exactly.
of killer to a picture of a person. Like,
Wait,
wait a minute.
we watched WandaVision, and we're watching Agatha all
And we're
along.
currently watching Agatha. Could be our mother of the week next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then,
Like, is there something else that we
and then in
plan?
2 weeks we're doing
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 weeks.
Here's the thing with WandaVision. I'm like, okay, it's a very okay. I love the beginning. I love the sitcom like
Yeah.
eras and stuff, and I did like it being like, "Ooh, the radio is saying Wanda. What
Yeah.
does it mean?" And everything towards the end, it got
I
like,
loved watching with you because you don't like as much as I hate Marvel. You don't know shit about
yeah,
Marvel. So the whole time I was like, be confused that he's alive.
calling me.
They are calling us, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't like about WandaVision. I mean, I like WandaVision. It's as far as Marvel media goes, it's squarely okay.
Yeah,
It's as far as like Marvel media goes, it should win a Pulitzer Prize.
yeah.
And then I didn't like how they did the grief because I was really gunning for the grief. You know me, I gun for the grief.
Gun for the grief,
I'm like, oh my god, there's a character who died.
Yeah.
I need like I, and then it was just like we said goodbye before, so we'll say hello again. And I was like, oh, that was cute.
That's adorable.
Why didn't you do that for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I needed Vision to go like, I thought time was like a line, but it falls around us like snow or the rain or confetti. I loved you, and you loved me just the same.
No, I mean I liked it, but that's the thing. I didn't have like this emotional impact with it. I
Yeah,
was like,
but
okay, whatever.
Agatha.
Agatha.
Actually, Agatha doesn't get that that deeply emotional, or it
I
doesn't
don't care.
doesn't try to. It doesn't
Yeah,
try to. But there are some like you'll get shocked.
yeah.
Actually, no. There one episode,
Mm.
Mama, you
Right here,
right
right here.
here, and then one episode is like I like it because it they reach the emotional level that they were gunning for,
Hmm.
and that I don't try to make me cry.
Yeah,
Try like give
keep
me
it where it is.
yeah
No, we watched the second episode I think
yeah
last night, and I was like, every single word I'm like, I want to pause this because that's so funny to me and I need to like talk about it.
yeah
Just like I don't know what was it. I don't know, it was just I the only reason I watched WandaVision was to like
yeah to watch
Agatha.
Agatha and WandaVision you were fine with.
Yeah, I
It
liked it.
wasn't you
Yeah.
weren't being held at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Speaking of being held at
That's funny.
gunpoint, Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion
Celine Dion.
asked me to go backstage. And you know me, I'm terrified.
You're terrified,
And
obviously.
because I've said many things about her, like that her husband may or may not have raped her when she was 13. You know, I just like that. I just like that. And then she goes out and she goes, "I love you. You're crazy. You say the crazy things, and then people laugh." But Celine,
Yeah, that's funny that you would say that, but you're the crazy one.
crazy.
No, no, that's
You're crazy.
it's not just funny that you would say that, but come on.
Like if people like we're the same kind of people, you know. People we're so high energy and we're so energetic. But then if somebody came up to us and put a gun to our head and told us to find the cocaine, we'd be like, I don't know where to find cocaine. Just shoot me. But don't do the cocaine.
Don't do the cooking.
But I mean we don't. But like if somebody asked us, I don't do the cocaine. They come they put the gun at me. I look in the lampshade. I look in the pillow. I dead. Kathy Griffin.
Kathy Griffin.
This week we're talking about Kathy Griffin. We haven't talked about a person in a while.
Yeah. So
And we're gonna do like I think originally we were gonna do Cabaret because we haven't like watched
Yeah.
that movie yet, but we're gonna. But I just sat down and watched Allegedly recently,
yeah.
and I was just like, Selma, we gotta because of one main reason. Everybody who knows me,
Mhm.
who starts watching Trixie and Katya,
Mhm.
they go like, Johnny, you don't have an original thought in your head.
Yeah, everything you say has been said by them.
By Trixie and Katya. So I'm like, ha ha ha. I guess I've been gone. I started watching Kathy Griffin, and I was like,
getting away with it for years.
and I was like, I have a really important call to make to Selma.
No, she really. I've picked up everything around her. Like I've watched Kathy Griffin for like a while ago, but like intensely, and I just thought she was brilliant.
Yeah, she is.
Hilarious.
What's so funny about her?
I just love her stage. Like
Yeah.
she goes up and it just feels like, oh, I'm just
Talking to a friend.
talking shit. You know.
I love she comes out and she goes like, "Do you guys want to hear about this?" And then,
Okay,
and then people are applauding and she poses.
Yeah.
It's Kathy Griffin does have an immense stage presence that I do love about her. And I watched a lot of her specials recently, and I told you my favorite joke right now. It is.
Quite hilarious.
But I watched Allegedly, and I started, and at first I wasn't really with it too much because I was like, okay, she's just scattered and
Yeah.
she's talking, and I'm like, it's funny, but it's not like I'm not dying laughing. And then she starts talking about how she's making a music video with Eminem, and then she goes like, I love the white guys who think they're black. I love the Wiggas. Love the Wiggas. And then she did, and of course we can't really show this, but she goes like, the first thing you do is you look at the black person, and then she starts going like, no, like with the face, not talking at all. She's like,
Not me, it's him.
not me. He's crazy. He's crazy. And then she lifts her hand up, being like, power. Power.
I just he does.
And then she goes like, and I got so confused. I started talking to him in Irish. Too much. Is that your favorite joke?
I think so. Wait, but there was one we saw last night that I was dying laughing. I don't think it was about that.
Mine was my favorite. My when I really fell in love with her, it was her going like, and then Madonna got very Dickensian, you know. And I just wanted her to go because she's talking about how Madonna recently got a British accent. In her tale, in her conversation, she recently had a British accent. And then she goes like, and she got Dickensian, and I wanted her to go full Shakespeare. Oh, me takes me sees me all departments. Are so many of her specials, and there's 3 moments I hold my breath for.
Mm-hmm.
It's if she talks about Whitney,
Mm-hmm.
if she talks about Celine,
Celine Dion.
and if she, Celine Dion, and if she talks about oh, actually four. So Celine was the first one I mentioned.
Whitney.
Whitney, Oprah,
Mm-hmm.
and Cher. Those are
I love the lore of
that they
her and
have
Cher
that they're just
are
friends.
just friends, and like she was being like, so Cher calls me for it's either her birthday or my birthday. Oh, Cher called her on her birthday and was like,
No,
"Bitch, come over."
somebody was like, "Hey, like, Cher wants to contact you," and she's
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck?" Cher wants to contact, and she goes like, and then she goes like, "Guys, when she calls you, it doesn't say a phone, it doesn't say number redacted, it just says Cher."
Cher. This bitch.
And this is like 2002. Like
Yeah.
this is like
It's just says Cher.
just a
So you
Cher.
enter and then you go, and it was my birthday, so I went to Cher's house. So obviously I'm going to Cher's house. And then she's like, "So what do? I have to bring a cake." So I like it's weird to bring a whole cake. So I bring a sliver of the cake. She's just talking about this cake, and she got to the security in this whole like it's an island, and
Oh, she goes like, so when you're in Palm Springs, you turn left at my house. It's like Cher residence, you know, like
yeah,
there's
like
it's not a thing of like
Los Angeles and Cher's place.
yeah.
She walks in. It's like I brought cake, and then just um, what was it? Oh fuck! I hate when I forget a punchline to something. I don't know. It's just her and Cher. It's just what I want to
You know
see.
her and Cher's best moment.
Crazy bitch.
Crazy bitch.
Crazy bitch.
When she was like, Cher, should we order a pizza? I don't know how to order a pizza. Cher. And then they call somebody, like an assistant, to order them pizza, and he goes like, make the bill to Cher. Gotta pay your pizza, you cheap bitch. By the way, both are like rich,
Yeah.
fairly rich, you know. Because she's involved with everybody. She
Yeah.
has this backstage gossip that we don't.
Ooh, I remember my favorite.
Okay.
Burka no. Burka no.
No. Burka, no.
It's like she's talking to a dog. Burka no.
No.
Burka no. So she's talking about how she went to Afghanistan to like do a thing for the troops. First of all, going to the troops, guy comes out being like, and I want you to go. Wait, what's the guy's name?
I want you to go to the capital, find Osama bin
Bin
Laden's
Laden's
wife,
and
lift up her burqa, and fuck her up the ass. And then everyone went like, huh? And then she went like, good job. But we're not in the place where Osama bin Laden is.
Yeah.
We're actually in a country that doesn't even border.
bored.
And he goes like, okay.
No, but okay, little
and
lady.
then the next, okay, little lady. And then the next day he goes like, I want you to go to the country that isn't even here and find Osama bin Laden's wife and lift her burqa and fuck her up the ass. And then they got a woo. And then I went like, great job, you're learning. They don't really wear burqas there. It's more of a okay. So I want you to go up there and find Osama bin Laden and fuck him up the ass. Woo!
So then she's doing that whole bit, and then she's like, she's with her husband, and her husband is like, hey, if you see, like, if you're walking down the street and if you see somebody hit a woman or anything, you can't say anything about that, blah, blah, all this thing, right? And then it's just her walking, and it's like, whenever I see one of these motherfuckers, I want to go, Burka, no. Burka, no.
No. It's actually, she was sitting next to two men.
Okay.
And then she went like, and I don't know what got over me. I got so feminist. I was like, look at me in the face. Look at me in the face. And then the security started taking me. They were like, Kathy, no. And I went like, Burka, no.
Burka, no.
Which other one was?
It's like one of my favorite like moments because we were talking about stereotypes and we were like in general, and then we mentioned like with religion, and we're like, you know, and how, you know, in Islam it's like they're bad to women, and Jewish people, you know, they handle all the money, and like Christians, awful. Christians just suck.
The worst. Because they're the most popular.
Let's make fun of them.
Celine Dion.
Dion.
It's my favorite from that allegedly is So you know how there's this whole thing about how they don't like gays in the troops. So I keep trying to find my gays, and then there was a one guy holding the tray, and he sees me and goes, quickest. I don't know if the mic picks it up. It's the quickest, shortest, girliest guy.
Yeah, like,
And she goes like, and then he puts his tray down, puts his gun down, and the girl's like, "Girl, I'm working the graveyard nights. How are Jennifer and Ben doing?"
so what's new with Jen in bed?
um, what I'm thinking of? Oh, Anna Nicole Smith. We watched that this morning. I don't like it.
Kid.
Chaka Khan walks by and she's like, "Hey, Anna Nicole Smith," and she goes like, "Hi." And then she starts eating polenta, and she goes like, "I don't like it.
It's like, what's wrong?
I thought it was mashed potatoes."
Potatoes. And then she goes, Britney Spears wanted to marry her.
Because earlier in the show, she went like, Britney Spears. He literally said, "I guess I shouldn't have done it."
What's on it?
And she goes like, "Come on, Mr. Spears, grab her." So she goes like, "Potatoes," and then she goes like, "No, it's polenta." And she looks at me and she goes, "No," she goes, "Pimento."
God, it's so funny.
And then she sees Whitney Houston, and she passes by, and she goes like, "You're." First of all, she explained Whitney Houston in the best way possible. Like she goes like, she's walking by, and she goes like, "Hi, call me. I love you." And then she walks her, and she goes, "You're very funny." She's shitting herself, right? It's Whitney, you know. She'll cut a bitch, and she goes, "Very funny.
Don't talk about
Don't talk about me." She goes like, "Oh no, I just mentioned that I watched The Bodyguard 47 times, which I did. Good.
Don't
Don't
say
say
anything
anything
else.
else." And I haven't stopped talking about
Ooh, we gotta talk about Brooke's wedding.
Oh, Brooke's wedding. Okay, you go ahead. You're more of a Brooke girl.
Just like the entire storyline of her. But that's the thing with this. It's not punches. It's not punchlines. You have to
It's
like
just the story.
follow a story of Brooke's. What
Brooke's
fuck-
alcoholic mom.
Yeah. What's her name? I keep saying in my head Schofield. It's not
Brooke Shields.
Brooke Shields. Thank you. So Brooke Shields' wedding. They invite her. Big mistake. Huge.
First of all, and Kathy's like, I'm barely invited. You know?
Barely, but I'm here. And that, but it's funny because she was like, okay, so her mom went to give a toast, and she
And the toast starts with, "I wasn't invited to the
wedding." And then Kathy goes, and then she says whatever, and by that point, I'm following her. That's like, shut up.
And then the husband's mother
comes in, and then it's the two of them talking. So Brooke's mother and the husband's mother.
She's trying to come into the part of the house that people don't want to walk in.
Yeah.
And then the mother, like her drunk mother,
Yeah.
like, "Come on, I'll show you around."
Yeah.
And then the husband's mother,
yeah,
like, "Is there anything I can help you with?"
Shut up, you fucking cunt.
And she goes like, she was slurring the entire night. Those words were said in perfection.
Clearly, shut up.
No, I feel the first time she went like, "Oh, shut up, you fucking cunt." She is, I mean, from stand-up comedy, who do we like? We can talk about stand-up comedy a little bit.
Yeah.
We hate the smartasses.
Yeah.
We hate when it's like, I'm Dave Chappelle, and I'm over here like,
Chappelle. I don't like
trying
Dave
to
Chappelle
teach you a lesson.
My thing is, even if you're gonna do that, make it funny. Like, I like George Carlin.
I don't know who that is.
He's this like old, like way back when guy, but he would like bring politics.
Make it funny.
But
I don't care if you're going against my grain.
Yeah,
make it funny. I'm not being.
That's the one thing I always said about comedy. I don't care which group of people.
Kathy Griffin says some things that I don't support or relate, but
it's
she made it funny.
You're funny, and that's all I need you to do. What?
The women are back in the homes. And so she's in a largely Muslim place, and then there was this panic that Muslim women are being like their clits are being cut off.
Oh my god!
Because they
in some places of
in some places of like like very intense, like old Muslim. There's a thing of
Castrating the women.
when the female circumcision. It's
Yeah.
circumcision, so they don't enjoy having sex. It's not widespread with the Muslim community. It's done.
Yeah.
And then she goes,
So
like,
not
and then they go home and they sweep up the bucket of clips, and then everyone's like moaning, and then she goes like,
she went
Kathleen,
Kathleen.
Kathleen, you crossed the
Like,
line.
that's not funny. Kathleen.
Kathleen, my favorite is when she's doing like, and this girl announces me, and it's like an AIDS thing,
Mhm.
and she goes like, and of course this girl has no funny bone in her body, so she goes like, and that is why they will all die. And next up, Kathy Griffith, Griffith.
Kathy Griffin.
Um,
No,
and
I love a good imposter.
I love a good
Yeah.
imposter, and I love a good. She's a good imposter about everybody except Cher.
Mhm.
I love it when she does Oprah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, and then she's talking about this interview with Oprah and Barbara Streisand, right? So, and I love. She goes like, and there's skinny Oprah. So what you got to know about skinny Oprah is she's constantly groggy and she's hungry. And she's talking like this. I gotta ask you. And then they find Barbara Streisand's number one fan, and oh, it's a woman with cancer, so she's getting her like they film her getting her nails done. She's wearing the wig. She's wearing a tracksuit. You know how people with cancer love to wear tracksuits. And then everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's so beautiful!" And then Barbara Streisand is like, and then she's in the audience, and then Oprah goes like, "Get your hug from Barbara Streisand," and Barbara Streisand is wearing ivory,
Uh-huh.
and the girl hugs her, and she leaves like there's a bit of makeup on her, and she says the whole interview she's Barbara Streisand can't stop checking it, and then at the end she sings, and she has this ivory microphone, right? And then I love it. And the last, there's those 10 seconds of air. And then Oprah comes on. And she's like, "Where'd you find the mic in Chicago?" And she goes, so there's 3 seconds left to commercial. And she goes like, I had unpaid one of yours. Cut to commercial. And then I was on Oprah a few years later. And I was like, girl, that interview with Barbara Streisand was amazing. And she instantly goes,
Oh. No, that's my thing with comedy in general. I'm like, no matter what group of people, cause I mean, Kathy is very like she'll just go out there talk shit about celebrities that she knows, and that's like that's fun, and like we get to hear it, and it's like oh my god, you name it allegedly because like you don't want to get sued.
Yeah.
But in general,
Oh,
I'm
she has
very
a
like
team of lawyers. And she's like, I'm paying for their kids' colleges.
yeah. Should we talk about her cancellation?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't want to.
It's so crazy to me that she got put on like fucking national security watch. FBI came to her house, banned from flying because she posted a picture on Twitter with a mask of Donald Trump with blood on it.
Yeah.
Imagine that happening today.
She said worse.
She said worse. She's done worse.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is. First of all, it's not even that funny. Like it's it's nothing.
For me, it's like it's not funny.
Yeah,
Kathy,
Kathleen.
Kathleen.
It's like doing that today would be like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like just a scroll. Like nobody gives a shit.
She met the president back with the.
Oh my god.
Who was the
Bill
president?
Clinton.
Bill Clinton. She's like, I really wanted to be funny. I wanted to do like a Charlie's Angels pose or something, and then I realized at the end of it, I'm gonna be like, can you hold on to my purse? And then I'm gonna, and he's gonna be confused. So I come up to take the picture, and the security guard goes like, "Ma'am, I'm gonna have to take your bag." And she goes like, "No,
No, they already checked it. They checked it. It's fine.
No, ma'am, we're gonna have to take. I need it, ma'am. We're gonna have to take your bag. I need it for a bit." And then he looks at me straight in the eyes. He goes like, "The president doesn't do bits."
It's hilarious.
And then like her manager or something was keeping her arms differently, and somebody was like, "Put your arms down," and the president was like, "What did you say?" And then she was like, "He said, take your hands off of me." And then he said, "I really like watching Suddenly Susan," and I was like, "Like you watch Suddenly Susan?" And then he got really offended. And he says, "Yeah, actually, I do." And then I double down and I go, like, "I just thought you were more like a kill me guy."
It's also funny. You cannot. She was doing like a performance, and they were like, "You cannot mention the current situation."
And there's my material.
Well, there goes my whole set.
I love Monica. She's gonna fuck a guy, and she's gonna come up and talk to you all about it.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
I love Kathy.
Kathy really. I laughed a lot about what she did, and especially her accent. Wait, Kathy. Um, when she did like, I mean, some of the jokes I can't say because it's visual, but when
Mhm.
she was doing like the with the celebrities, and all of them went like, I don't want to, just one, just do one, and then she had Destiny's Child, and she goes like, "Who's Destiny's father?" And then one of them went, "God," and I went,
God damn it. And then she had Gwyneth Paltrow come in, and then she would ask her, "When's the last time you ate?"
"No, no, no." It was when she went like, "When's the last time you?" She went like, like being like bitchy,
Yeah.
and she's like, "When's the last time your husband ate?" And she went like 2 years ago, and then I was like, "Yes, I love you. I love you now. I love you now." That whole scene was hilarious too because she's like barely managing to talk to anybody,
Yeah.
and then there's this guy who starts talking about like one celebrity and one of his friends was on the Twin Towers,
Wow.
and it's a big conversation, and then she sees one of her manager just go cut,
Cut.
like cut,
Cut.
and she like tries to finish it, and she goes like, you can't really do that to me. You don't know what kind of, and she goes like, where, where? It's really a like it, for somebody who didn't follow pop culture then
Yeah, it would
it
be.
is a big time box like
Yeah.
time capsule of what happened back then because like I don't know it's weird to think of a time when Whitney was alive
Yeah.
because I didn't listen to her when she was alive nor
Yeah.
did I care about her that much when she was alive. I didn't care about her much when she
I
was
don't know.
alive.
Just need to die.
um no, she is like unapologetically herself. One time she's talking about how her dogs escaped while she didn't have pants on and she took her pants off on stage.
I don't know.
And then she just walked around in underwear trying to hide her like
My thing is, who has anybody ever inviting her anywhere?
I don't
Like,
know.
in
Like
general.
she had a fallout with Ryan Seacrest. And she was like,
She filmed the YouTube video with Shane Dawson. Did you watch that?
"Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That
girl,
was
girl,
so,
I was a
so
big Shane
funny.
Dawson guy." And I I love because she wasn't being funny because she's like, can I see like your hair without the wig? And she goes, oh,
Whoop.
and he goes, ooh. So she was presenting a thing with Ryan Seacrest, and she goes like at the beginning I'd go and would go like Ryan, I wait, I have to read the emails that people sent us, and I go, Kathy, take your top off. Oh no, not that one. I know, very funny. And then Ryan went ballistic and he went, and then he ripped my shirt open, and I'm just shocked. And I go like, you're gonna have to excuse my friend Ryan. That's the first time he has ever touched a woman. And then
So
like
funny.
the person they nominated was like Nelly, some rapper, and he went like, okay, girl, who knew Nelly was a nurturing soul? And then there was one guy dressed in a Hannibal Lecter mask. He was like, "Are you okay?" Oh, what? So I mentioned a Celine moment. I mentioned an Oprah moment. I mentioned all of them, all of
All
the
the funny
important
ones.
celebrities that she has
Yeah.
by her side. No, I just love that her and Cher are friends.
Yeah. Because Cher would, you know.
Um, she tweeted me at Kathy Griffin, call me phone dead, iPhone dead, tablet dead. It's time sensitive.
Time
So
sensitive.
and she goes like, we have to make a service announcement about Obama. And then somebody tweeted like at Kathy Griffin at Cher at
Obama.
Obama. Like we're like
Three
the
of
three of
just
us hanging out, and he goes like,
chilling.
I would take a shit on your ginger hair, and then Cher went like, no, it's not ginger. This is just a good wig. I love Sarah Millican as a stand-up comic. You know, I love storytelling.
Yeah.
That's why maybe that's another reason I get tired of Jimmy Carr because he gets
Yeah, just punchline, punchline, punchline.
joke, 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 jokey joke. Sarah Millican is like, well, this happened. I love a John Mulaney,
Yeah.
one of the big ones.
Yeah, you are very into like give me a story, make it funny type. Yeah.
Exactly. My favorite John Mulaney bit is when they were like at a, and my favorite bit is not even the punchline. So they were at a party. So a teacher had a son, right? And the like the teacher was well hated,
Mhm.
and he went away, and the son was making a party, so everybody came to trash the place. Somebody took a shit on the pool table. Then took a shit on the shit on the laptop, and somebody broke the pool table, right? And then there's people in the John Mulaney was in the basement, and he heard somebody say something police, and in a moment of word recognition, he goes the police, and then everybody started chiming in, fuck the police. The reason somebody said something police was because the police was there. And then my friend, who is now a father, this man has a child, took a bottle, broke it on the floor, and went. And you know that scene in Ratatouille where they open the doors and all the rats start running around? That's exactly what happened. So I'm running and running and running, and I see a huge fence, and I think to myself, I never climbed the fence that high. And then I woke up at home, and then he goes like, the guy approaches me, and he goes like, there was a party at my place. Somebody shit on the computer. Somebody broke the pool table. But the worst thing is that somebody stole antique pictures of my grandparents, antique painting of my grandparents. And then I thought to myself, the thoughts that only a blackout drunk and Steve Urkel could have. Did I do that? And I didn't have my answer until years later. I was playing video games with one of my friends. I was like, dude, I have to show you something. And he opens like a closet full of pictures of old people's photos. And I went, what? And he said, because it's the one thing you can't replace. But for me, it's I never climbed the fence that high, and then I woke up at home. Another great one is when his mother accused him of killing Princess Diana.
I know.
So he has lawyer parents, and then one is like, "Did you watch her teeth?" What's his name? Johnny, and he goes like, "Yes, Dad. Yes, I did." And then he'd hold the toothbrush, and he'd go like, "This toothbrush is bone dry." Like he'd look at me, and he said, "Bone dry," and I go like, "Let the record say that I did not say that I watched them tonight." But my mother was more like Grace Jones. No, not Grace Jones. There was a lawyer that was very like crazy. She's like she just would throw stuff at the wall and have it stick. One time I woke up and I came to the breakfast table and she was like, "John, did you hear that yesterday Princess Diana and her lover Dodi Lafayette were found dead?" And then I went like, "Mom, I was here all night." Then like they were doing like a most Googled John Mulaney thing, and he was like, "Did John Mulaney kill Princess Diana?" And then he goes like, we'll never know what happened in that dark Paris tunnel." But he's off drugs now, and good for him.
That's lovely. What about Pete Davidson?
Not a big fan.
Neither. Got it. Like what?
From Pete Davidson is for me that one girl who goes like, "People think I'm confident, but I'm actually just loud." Oh, and I'm just like, okay. I do like when for Ariana Grande he said, "What if I spray tan myself black?" and then went like, "My ex has horrific boobs."
No, it was like
Something about his sex life.
yeah, because she was like, "Oh, he has a big dick," and like whatever she said, and then
Yeah.
was like, "Imagine if I did that. Imagine if I spray painted myself black, and then went and said, yeah, we broke up, but nice tits though.'"
But he is on I would be friends with Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
When John Mulaney ended up in the like in rehab, Pete Davidson keeps changing numbers. So he likes to take numbers from like save his numbers as random celebrity names that he doesn't talk to. So he's asleep and he keeps getting missed calls from I think Al Pacino or Robert De Niro, somebody like very.
Yeah.
And he goes like, and then the nurse wakes me up. So it's like his first night at rehab. They had to sedate him, and then he goes, the nurse wakes me up. And then it's what's his name again?
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson is calling. He's like, people are gonna blame me for this because everybody thinks that Pete's on drugs, right? Kathy is not on drugs, but Kathy is crazier than drugs.
Kathy, yeah, drugs are afraid of Kathy. Like imagine that bitch. I love her.
Do you like Maggie Griffin? Her mom.
Love Maggie.
Boxed wine enthusiast.
Aggie and
A
me.
woman of your caliber.
Feels me. We are one. Gave the haircut.
He looks horrendous.
so ugly. No, I love it when he looks like this because he just gets so cuter to me.
I feel like we'll talk in circles. Who's your mother of the week?
What's my mother of the week? Madonna kissing Coke.
Okay.
That image. I think it's hilarious. Did you see that? No, you did see that. The church people singing like a prayer now.
Well, she did say let the choir sing.
Let the choir. Girl, just I know. I keep I keep imagining like 50 wine moms gathered together in this wonderful, beautiful moment of grace with God,
Yeah.
trying to get in touch with God, singing about blowjobs.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's that part in like a prayer where she goes like, just like a prayer, no choice to make me dare, just like used to me, you are not mystery. And then the life is, but not the first one.
Yeah.
The one where it's the bridge, and she's like, life is, and the crosses are burning behind her. Oh, methinks me sees a pub. Methinks me sees me old apartment. Kathy Griffin, by the way, like really hot.
Yeah.
In the early. I mean, now she's MILF, but like
Yeah.
she was like
Oh, very beautiful.
very. Except I didn't like her hair straightened.
Okay.
She was always supporting her gays.
Yeah.
Somebody somebody
I
was
love her going like gays and no ladies and gays. Welcome to
she what was the thing? Oh, like some church organization or something spoke out about her, and they called her a fag hag, and she went like, well, and then she went like, well, the shoe fits, I mean, it's big supporter. Who's my mother this week? What did I have important? Well, you know how I sometimes have stories about like people at my work and shit like that. This week, I've just like people have been bitches.
I did not like
You- you-
anybody.
The people have really been bitches this week. Rehana, fucking love Rehana. Rehana's the best, and I love hanging out with her. And she's just like, I got your puzzle, but I forgot it in Germany. And I was like, just describe it to me. And she was like, classic gray and blue Batman. And I was like, I love you. You know me so well. You know me. You actually know me. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Pimento.
Pimento.
Pimento. Oh God, I love Kathy Griffin. Hey, this was a quickie.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, because like the only thing you can do is just retell jokes, because
Well, should we sit in silence for 8 minutes to have that hour?
I think this is fine.
Why?